Chewy, do you want to do my little program? Do you want to do my little program? Come on, let's do my little program. Do you want to do my little program? No? No. Okay. Okay, I'll do it on my own then. I'll do it on my own.
Welcome to my little program. Hey, this is my little program, and today we'll be talking about my top 5 theories about the coronavirus pandemic, which we are all going through again. Wow. That's right. These theories I have, they're not all conspiracy theories. Let me explain. This is REM, Man on the Moon. For the conspiracy theorists, that's the soundtrack of the day. One checkers and chess. Yeah, 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 yeah. And a breakfast mess. That song is about conspiracy theories and about, well, basically the guy doesn't believe they put a man on the moon. And, yeah, that's the soundtrack. And these theories are just theories, really. They're fun theories. Again, we're not taking this show too seriously. It's a little fun we're having while everyone, if you're still in lockdown, yes. Here we go. Let's kick off this program. First of all, we have 5 theories about corona. Okay, number one. My first theory, I will tell you, is quite serious, I would say. This one is called population control. Okay, in this theory, the Freemasonry, the Illuminati, whatever you call them, the elite, the ones who rule the world, they are losing control. There are too many people to manage. They can't keep up. People are getting too wealthy. People are getting too powerful. The average person is making more money than they would like. So they're finding it hard to control people now. You know, you've got gangs, you know, like in Persianiki, doing what they want. If you've seen this movie, you know, people run riot. They got a night of the year where they're all allowed to do crime, and they just go crazy and they do whatever they like. So literally, that's what's going on in the world. And the government cannot control the world. So what it's doing is killing off people. So this is quite sinister, this is. Because this virus is not really what you think it is. You get the flu, because they bring it out in flu season, and suddenly when you start sneezing and coughing, you think you're going to die. So when you think you're going to die, you go to the hospital. And when you go to the hospital, this is so sinister, it's like Dr. Sleep, it's like Dr. Death. They kill you in the hospital. That's right, without anyone knowing about it. They've cleared all the hospitals, so no one can see. In hospital, no one can hear you scream. That was a quote from Alien, by the way. Yes, so this is the first conspiracy theory. This is a very sinister theory, and that is out of order if this is true. So that's number 1, population control, culling the population in order to control them. And this will lead to microchipping you and tracking you on every step of the way. So soon, they will have total control over everybody in the whole world. That was conspiracy number 1. Number 2, the alien conspiracy. Yes, this is quite far out, this one. Pardon the pun, really far out. Because they come from really far away, these aliens. You see, and the reason that this is the number 2 theory, this is another conspiracy, basically, orchestrated by the governments of the world. So what they're doing now is they're putting everything to a halt. They're stopping everyone from going out. They're stopping planes from flying. They're stopping cars from driving. They're stopping everything from doing everything. And why are they doing this? Because they're putting in the 5G networks. Yes, and they're building a platform in order to project a big alien spaceship into the sky. That's right. So while everyone's thinking that everything is going to pot on Earth, the aliens will come and they will save you. That's right. And this also involves false gods. Yes, from space. And they will say, okay, human race, you are doomed, so we are here to save you. And with them, they will bring technology and they will bring superpowers. They will promise you things. That's right, they'll promise you stuff. And you'll say, oh, yes, aliens, please save us. But these aren't really aliens. That's a projection in the sky. That's a projection in the sky, and it's not aliens that are going to save you. It's the Illuminati orchestrating this big hologram in the sky, using its 5G networks to do its hologram with, and they've cleared the skyways, they've cleared all the chemtrails, they've cleared all the aeroplanes, and they've projected a spaceship that looks so real, and you will believe that it's real, okay? But it's not. It's not even as real as the one in this film, Close Encounters. This is a 1977 film, Close Encounters. It's the original best ever in the world alien film. If you haven't seen this, see this film, Close Encounters. And if you haven't seen E.T., you've got to see E.T. as well. Because these are the alien films that will bring you joy in your lockdown. So that is the alien conspiracy. Thank you. Okay, number 3, the biblical theory. This one's not a conspiracy, it's nothing to do with the Illuminati, and this is the most biblical film that I've actually got. I'm not a very biblical person. And, it's not just biblical. I mean, it's Quranic, it's religious, it's, like, from the Torah. I'm sure the Jews believe these kind of thing. It involves, the 4 horsemen of apocalypse, sometimes, for the biblical sense, who come with war, famine, and pestilence and death. So this one actually makes quite sense. Makes quite a bit of sense if you watch the news, because actually, if you didn't realise, before all this virus started, we had like lots of earthquakes. We had earthquakes in Chile, and we had earthquakes in Turkey, and we had lots of wars basically in Syria and all over the world. We had civil unrest, and we actually had a lot of like actually pestilence as well. Like we had locusts like swarming through, was it Pakistan, I believe, and other countries, which were basically literally wreaking havoc on the world. I mean, in the biblical sense, this was like a punishment for the earth, because people, you're being naughty. You're being naughty and God's punishing you. That's right. And this theory, it also involves basically, the second coming of Christ, or the second Messiah for the Jews, and for the Muslims, it involves the Mahdi and the Dajjal, which is basically the one-eyed liar, which will come and spread lies. And again, he will promise to save you. He will build a better world for you. And again, you will all believe him, but he's going to be the false God. So this is the biblical theory of what is happening. Yes, and he sent pestilence, and basically everyone's dying. And in this theory, what happens is, I believe, in the Quranic sense, what it says is, 6 out of 7 people will die on earth, and there will be war, and it will lead to World War III, and everything will be destroyed. Somebody once said, I don't know how World War III will be fought, what technology will be used, but I do know that World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. That was explanation, theory, hunch number 3. Thank you. Okay, and theory number 4 is actually, there is actually a theory number 4, which is, it's actually a good theory. It's nothing to do with trying to destroy anything or trying to kill anyone. Theory number 4 is they're just trying to make the world better. Basically, they've realised that the ozone layer is deteriorating, and the sun's rays will burn everyone off the face of the planet, and there won't be an Earth left. That's right. So the only thing they could think of was come up with a kind of this is a positive conspiracy, actually. They can tell everyone there's a virus, everyone stays indoors, nobody kills each other, nobody is on the streets, there's no cars, there's no, what do you call it, carbon emissions, and basically you clean the air, we've got cleaner air, we've got cleaner water, we've got cleaner people, we've got less crime, we've got, yes, a better world. And they've done this all through lying to you. What a great lie that is. That's the whitest lie I've ever seen. I'm not being racist, okay, it's just a lie. But it's a good one. Yeah, that's theory number 4. Okay? Thank you. And theory number 5 is there's no conspiracy at all, and there's no theory at all, because everything's as they say it is. That's right. So there's no lies, there's no conspiracy theories, there's no aliens, there's no population control, there's nothing. Oh, how boring is that, Chewie? Chewie, how boring is that? Which one was your favourite conspiracy, Chewie? Which one?
I like the alien. I want to see the alien space cats.
alien space cats. Oh well. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That was my little program. That's enough from me, and that's all from Chewy. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed our little program. Thank you, and goodbye. We'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.